What is good, YouTube family? Welcome back to another video. Right now, guys, we are in the BRZ right now. We're heading out for a little McDonald's run. I don't know if you guys can notice from the outside, but recently we got hit by a snowstorm yesterday, and yeah, I'm gonna take it slow today. I hope the lighting is not all messed up. It looks like it is. Hold on, guys. Let me adjust this lighting real quick. There we go. That's better. But guys, today's topic, we're gonna be talking about why you should never buy a brand new car. So without further ado, guys, let's get into the video.
Backtracking and second guessing like I don't know nothing sometimes. Seems like I'm spending hell of my time to figure it out.
Alrighty, guys. Now, as you guys know, I am an owner of a Subaru BRZ 2015. And to anybody who's new to the channel, welcome and thank you so much for clicking on this video. Should have pulled over for that. But anyways, thank you guys so much for clicking on this video. In the past, I've made a Bustelo break in which we sit down and I explain to you guys how I was able and how I managed to buy my car personally with my own money, with my own hard-earned cash. And I explained to you guys how I was able to buy the car. Now, the reason I'm making this video is because recently I read a book, and I know I'm not going off emotions by telling you guys this and explaining this to you guys. I'm in the process of reading a book. It's called Rich Dad, Poor Dad, which I highly recommend this book. This book is absolutely amazing. It will open your mind to a lot of stuff, including purchasing something like a car. As you guys know, I am a car enthusiast and I'm a huge fan of cars, and my channel is basically a car channel. Even though sometimes I'm not able to buy all the car parts that I want and make install videos, and especially when you live in an area like New York, which winters are pretty harsh, it doesn't allow me to, you know, do car videos every single day as I would want to. But reading this book, man, really opened my mind to what it is, you know, when it comes into terms of buying a car. If you would have asked me a year or so ago when I had first bought my car if I thought buying a car was an investment, it was part of an asset, I would have probably said yes. But from what I've learned and what I've come to learn, and reading this book and opening my mind to what it really means to be an entrepreneur, and you know, the goal of becoming rich, which is essentially everybody, or should be essentially everybody's goal in this lifetime. Nobody wants to stay poor. Nobody wants to have bills that they can't pay and stuff like that. Being that type of person, my recommendations to you younger kids, and this is for the younger people that are watching this video, I highly recommend that you guys don't finance or buy a car at a young age. I'm not saying this because I don't want you guys to go out and, you know, not do what you love, because trust me, man, I love my car and I would never change the fact that I purchased my car. But you know, knowing what I know now, if I would have known what I know now in the past, I would have never purchased this car. I don't regret buying this car because this car has brought so many opportunities to me, man. It grew this awesome YouTube family that I have right now of 3,000 and so subscribers. It's helped me grow that family. It's helped me become more into the car scene. It's made me new friends. I mean, people that might not be part of my life now, but I've had awesome experiences with, you know, new friends and building new friendships. So I would never, I'm not saying that I would ever regret buying this car. I just wish I knew back then what I know now. If I had the intelligence and I had the mindset back then that I do now, I could have honestly bought the car cash and not had to finance. I did put a lot of money into this car, you know, and I was young, you know, and for an 18, 19-year-old kid to own a car like this, paid off by himself, not really paid off, but bought by himself with his own money, paying his own insurance, making his own car payments, you know, to me it just sounded amazing. I was like, wow, like, look at me, I'm being successful, you know. But what I didn't realize back then is that I was digging a financial hole for myself to lay in and just be in for the next, you know, depending on how much the car is worth, few years of payments, of car payments that I was gonna have to make. If I would have took the money that I used to put as a down payment to this car, I could have been stupid rich right now, guys. Knowing what I know now and the investments that I could have made and the things that I could have used that money for, I think to myself, I'm like, Bobby, you're a freaking moron. You're an idiot, buddy. You should have never purchased this car, first of all. And Second of all, you should have used that money to invest into something that could have made you more money and could have eventually paid off for the car on its own without you having to worry about where the next car payment was coming from and not worrying about working to pay a car off. I could have used that money and put that money to work for me, and eventually I could have rewarded myself with a BRZ paid off completely in full, which would have allowed me to use the money that I'm making now from work to buy car parts, to buy the bags that I want to that I want to buy, to essentially wide body the BRZ and just do all the things that I want to do to my car that I can't do now because I got to make car payments or I got to make a stupid amount of insurance payments for my car. Now, I'm not gonna get into detail as to how much money I actually put into this car and how much money I had to put as a down payment. But just know, guys, that I had a lot of money saved up in my bank account that, you know, when I think about it now, I do regret not using that money wisely. I don't regret buying the car. I regret not using that money wisely and using that money to make myself more money, become richer, essentially. Now, don't get me wrong, man. I do get a lot of compliments on my car. You know, people are always talking about my car. The fact that I'm so young and I'm able to pay a car like this is amazing. But essentially, I do wish that I used that money and was able to pay this car off in full, because now I'm dealing with the consequences of having to pay this car off for the next few years of my life. And that's not including insurance, insurance is ridiculous, especially for a younger guy like me. And I was forewarned by my parents. Guys, I do apologize for the lighting. My tints, you know, what can I say? It's freezing cold outside. I'm not gonna put my windows down. But anyways, my parents definitely warned me about this, and they told me, Bobby, be smart about your money. Don't go out and spend it. And what did I do? I didn't listen to my parents. I went, used all that money that I had in my savings account, threw it as a down payment, and I bought a car that essentially I shouldn't have done when I was younger. But I was blinded by the beauty of this car. I was a huge fan of TJ Hunt, and I would see his videos every day, and I would see the car every day and all the mods that he was doing to the car. And I was like, I gotta have this car. I don't care how many hours I put in to work for this car. I don't care how much money I'm putting down on this car. I'm getting this car. Eventually, man, I just got to the point where I was like, I don't care what anybody says. I'm going and I'm buying this car. And that's exactly what happened. And here we are today in the BRZ. Like I said in the beginning of this video, I don't regret buying the car, guys. That's not what I'm saying. I regret not being smarter with my money and eventually being able to make so much money that I could have paid the car off and bought the car cash, which is what I should have done. And that could have been my reward for myself for working so hard, because I worked for almost 2 years saving up to buy this car. And honestly, I could have been not a rich person, but I could have been a richer person that I am now, because now I'm paying the consequences that I have to work twice as hard to make that money back. I have to work twice as hard to make my car payments, and I can't mod the car the way I would want to mod it. All that money that I could have been using for monthly payments could have been car parts, which is why you guys don't see me mod the car so much, because I'm trying to be responsible. I'm trying to make all my payments, and also my insurance is high. I'm young. I'm 21 years old, you know, and it's a rear-wheel drive car. It's got 2 seats, but it's a 2-door. But what I'm trying to get to you guys is, be smart about your money, guys. Be careful where you spend your money. And I'm gonna start making more videos like this in the future, where I give you guys advice from mistakes that I've made in my life. I know I'm young, but you guys can definitely learn something from me, from the mistakes that I've made, from the errors that I've done in my life. And there are big plans coming for the channel. I am being smarter with the money that I'm making. I'm gonna get a second job, and I'm gonna take that money that I'm making, and instead of wasting it on car parts the way I want to do over the winter, I'm going to save that money and invest it so I can make that money work for me and essentially make more money, and in which I can reward myself and buy whatever car parts I want without having to worry about my next paycheck. So if you guys, all I'm asking is for you guys to be patient with me and stay tuned for the ride. I'm not gonna stop making videos. I'm gonna continue making videos for you guys, because man, we're growing, guys. It's insane. I haven't posted a video in like another week or so, and we're already at 3,120 subscribers, which is crazy. You know, you guys are still showing them mad love. You guys are still hitting my DMs, liking the videos and stuff like that, and sharing them. And you know, that's why I grind for you guys, and that's why I can't stop now. I just gotta keep making videos. And man, when the springtime comes, I'm telling you guys, we're gonna start doing install parts. We're gonna buy car parts, and we're gonna do all that stuff, man. And we're gonna grow together. I'm gonna keep giving you guys advice on life and how you guys should spend your money. I think I'm gonna end the video here. It's definitely a little longer than I wanted it to be, but I just had to express to you guys how serious and how not an asset buying a car is, and I just had to stress that to you guys. Go ahead. Thank you guys so much for watching this video, man. Be sure to stay tuned for more videos to come in the next few weeks. And if you guys did like this video, be sure to go down there and click that subscribe button, because I do post a lot of car videos every single week, and we're getting back on top, guys. Thank you so much for watching. I will catch you guys in the next video. Peace out.
So what are you about to do?
I'm just gonna install these cannons real quick. We're gonna go fight some pirates.
Who are you?
First you wanna put them on the racks. That's what she said.